Don't just modernize and transform your tech, do it smart. I'm Dante Lewis, the founder and principal of Vine Technology Solutions. I leverage over 20 years of diverse tech, entrepreneurial, and leadership experiences to provide organizational leaders like you with a fresh perspective on technology and tech related issues so that you can transform your organization for success. When you're modernizing and transforming your tech, do it smart. No, I don't mean the SMART acronym for goal setting, although it's always a good thing. For this, it's really more about a top down outcome and value based approach to tech modernization and transformation. The premise of smart modernization and transformation is that all modernization and transformation work isn't the same. It isn't done at the same time. It isn't done at the same speed, to the same level, with the same resources, on and on. And I hope you understand what I mean. The one size fits all or the broad brush approach to tech modernization and transformation doesn't work. To truly maximize value and optimize costs, there must be nuance. Things must be done smart. As a leader, your focus must continually be on the highest value things or the things that threaten to take away the most value. There will always be an unlimited amount of good tech challenges to solve, but you must always focus on the highest and most critical challenges to solve. Many times that means you're sacrificing good for great. If not, you're wasting time, money, and ultimately not taking full advantage of the most valuable opportunities. This may mean that some projects, upgrades, purchases, etc., while seemingly very important, may need to be put on the back burner, so to speak, because their outcomes are not as critical or as valuable as others. So, how do you make sure that you are addressing your most critical and valuable tech challenges smart? Well, I'm glad you asked. The simple answer is grow. Grow is Vine's practical and simple methodology for solving tech challenges. With Grow, you never have to worry about whether you're addressing the highest and most critical challenges. You'll know, and you'll be in control of the outcomes. First, you'll gather information on all the challenges and their impacts within your organization. You'll also want to gather other organizational level important information like budgets, resources, plans, strategy, and more. All the information you will need to make informed decisions. While doing this, you'll want to consult every level within the organization from frontline employees all the way up to C-suite executives. The more comprehensive, the better. This allows you to effectively evaluate everything possible, which leads to better decisions. Once you've gathered the information, you'll leverage it to create a roadmap for solving those challenges. This roadmap will be in priority order based on factors such as value, organizational strategy, cost, resources, criticality, and more. Simply put, the roadmap will be value based, where you're planning to execute the activities on the roadmap with the most valuable outcomes first. Next, you'll work to operationalize what's on your roadmap, or simply put, this is where you'll do the work you've planned. The gather and roadmap phases are critical to the success of the operationalized phase. Therefore, you must put quality time, effort and resources into those gather and roadmap phases for success in the operationalized phase. If not, the operationalized phase will fail in so much that it will cost more than you planned and take longer than you need. The last phase is the win phase. This is like the fourth quarter in sports, where you make sure that everything you've done up to this point results in success. You get the win. In the win phase, you assess all the work you've done in the operationalized phase to see whether it really provided the value and impact you've planned. Did it do what you set out to do? If so, you're going to want to systematically move back to the gather phase and start all over again with the next thing. If not, you'll work to make the necessary changes to ensure the work from the operationalized phase is a success before moving back to the gather phase and moving on to the next piece of work. The most important part of the win phase is where you go back to the gather phase, as you'll ultimately have new challenges to address, changes in things like budgets, financial strategy, resources, and more. So you'll have to continually go back to the gather phase to ensure that you're incorporating the most up-to-date and most important information. Think of the G.R.O.W methodology as a giant loop where you're continually going round and round, solving your organization's most valuable and critical challenges, leveraging technology. So, whatever you do, make sure that you do it smart.